Hello, welcome. In this short video, let us look at why the triangular pulse is a good approximation for the impulse signal when the base width of the pulse gets closer to 0. So the triangular pulse is defined as P of t equal to 1 by delta into 1 minus absolute value of time t by delta into u of t plus delta minus u of t minus delta. So this is the definition of a triangular pulse. From the definition we can clearly see that it is equal to 1 by delta into 1 minus absolute value of t by delta only for values of time between minus delta and plus delta. And since we have absolute value of t, it can be rewritten as 1 by delta into 1 plus t by delta for minus delta less than t less than 0, that is on the left side of time t equal to 0, and is equal to 1 by delta into 1 minus t by delta on the right side. So this is basically a combination of two ramp signals. The first one is 1 by delta square into t plus 1 by delta, that is the slope is given by 1 by delta square and the offset is given by 1 by delta, and this is for the time t between minus delta and 0. And for the second one, it is minus 1 by delta square, that is a negative slope with the same offset 1 by delta, that is it is between 0 and delta. So for large values of delta, the value of the signal is equal to 1 by delta for t equal to 0 and 0 for t equal to delta or minus delta. So these are the values of the signal, that is this is the peak value and this is the minimum value. Now let us look at the numerical simulation that shows this process. This Python code basically simulates a triangular pulse and it shows the pulse for different values of the base width delta. The base width 2 delta. We can clearly see that for delta equal to 1, the base width is equal to 2 delta, which is equal to 2, and the peak value is equal to 1. So the area of the triangle is still given by 1. And when delta becomes smaller than 1, the peak value changes and it becomes larger than 1, and the area is still equal to 1, and thus the area is preserved. And the area equal to 1 is preserved. Now let us look at a faster simulation that clearly shows that the triangular pulse basically gets closer and closer to a true impulse signal as the value of delta gets closer and closer to 0. In this case, the value of delta is equal to 1 by 500. So the triangular pulse closely resembles an impulse signal. Thus in practice we can use a triangular pulse with a very small width or base width delta to imitate or to approximate an impulse signal. Thanks for watching.